proposal, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Maraming salamat po. Next, Mr. President, is the TESDA's Special Training for Employment Program. Marami po mga kababayan natin hindi alam kung ano itong programa na to. Ito po ay community-based training program. Dinadala po yung TechVoc program sa iba't ibang komunidad at hindi lang po sila tinitrain, kung hindi sinisiguro na mabigyan sila ng assessment and certification. At pag sila ay na-certify, nagagamit po nila ito as a passport for employment. Pero meron pa pong isang napakahalagang input nitong proyekto na ito. Special Training for Employment Program. Hinasa ka na maging isang welder, naging welder ka, NC2, NC3 holder, pero ang kagandahan po nito, Ginoong Pangulo, binibigyan ng ahensya ng TESDA ang beneficiary ng sarili niyang toolkits. Kunyari po, kung ito ay welding, bibigyan siya ng welding machine. Yung pong bread and pastry, binibigyan po ng oven. Nang sa ganun po, makapagsimula po siya doon sa kanilang lugar, sa kanilang komunidad, nang hindi lang certified TESDA graduate, NC holder, kung hindi magkaroon siya ng hanap buhay doon sa kanyang komunidad. And that's why this representation would respectfully propose an amendment, Mr. President, sa volume number 1-A, page 1280, lines 35 to 36, between the words of and appropriated, delete the amount in words and in figures, yung 1,622,525,000, and replace it with 2,022,525,000 pesos. So the amended paragraph will now read as follows: Special Training for Employment Program, the amount of 2,022,525,000 pesos appropriated herein for the Special Training for Employment Program under the promotion, development, and implementation of quality technical education and skills development program shall be used for the conduct of community-based specialty training. So, ang proposal po natin ay mag-add ng additional funding of 400 million para po sa community-based training program na pag tinignan po natin ang lahat ng programa ng TESDA, ito po talaga yung pinaka nararamdaman nila dahil may naiiwan pong toolkit sa kanila at ito po napapakinabangan nila na meron silang pagkakakitaan sa kanilang mga komunidad. I submit, Mr. President, I so move.
Thank you, Mr. President. The amendments are deemed submitted for consideration of the body, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, for the record, also when you talk about employment generation and job creation, alam po natin when we pass the enterprise-based education and training program, halos 90% or 92%, if I'm not mistaken, ay naha-hire pagka po sa ganitong modality. And the reason being is that they are already in the workplace, dun sila nate-train, kaya ho mabilis na naha-hire po yung mga estudyante po at parokyano ng enterprise-based education and training program. And so, let me respectfully make a proposal to amend, Mr. President, volume number 1, IA, page 1281, between lines 3 and 4, insert a new paragraph to read as follows. Ito po, Ginoong Pangulo, before I read, Mr. President, ito po ay hindi additional funding, Mr. President. Ito po ay meron ng pondo at nais natin na i-allocate ang big chunk of the fund, Mr. President, dun sa sigurado tayong may employment. So, in this particular case, between lines 3 and 4, page 1281, insert a new paragraph of the amount appropriated herein, 100 million shall be used to support the implementation and expansion of enterprise-based education and training programs, including activities that strengthen enterprise partnerships, operationalize industry boards, and provide technical assistance to micro and small enterprises through support integrators. So yun po yung ating nais malagay as a provision dahil yung tulong trabaho fund na atin din pinasa na budget para po dito, Mr. President, may earmark lang at least yung 100 million para sigurado na meron tayong mapuproduce na trabaho. At ito rin po, galing din with the permission of the Secretary of TESDA, ito rin po ay galing din sa request ng Council, Mr. President, ng trabaho para sa bayan na Council, Mr. President, na umuhulma at bumabalangkas ng ating employment master plan ng ating bansa, Mr. President. I respectfully submit and so move, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Dito po sa tulong trabaho, meron tayong, under the committee report, meron pong 1.6 billion. Mr. President, just to let His Honor
Yes.
Know about it. So we'll consider the proposal, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's just 100 million out of the 1.6 billion be allotted to a program that will ensure that we will be able to create jobs, Mr. President. Thank you. Mr. President, sa TESDA pa rin, Mr. President, page 1281, line 10, delete the amount in words and figures, 57,465,000, and replace it with 87,465,000 pesos. So the amended provision will now read 87,465,000 pesos to expand the number of accredited assessors. We discussed this, Mr. President, extensively during the period of interpellations and debate. No other than Secretary of TESDA admitted the shortage of assessors. We believe, Mr. President, that we need more assessors. If I recall it right, we only have about 16,000 assessors at, na nangangalaga sa lahat ng Pilipino sa buong bansa. And considering that we have a program now in TESDA na dinadala yung assessment centers sa iba't ibang panig ng daigdig. So again, the proposal of this representation is to increase additional 30 million lang naman po, Mr. President. Payat na payat po ito in the allocation of accreditation of additional assessors that aims to expand TESDA's assessment capacity nationwide and worldwide. I submit and so move, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, sa loob po ng committee report, meron ho tayong 57 million. Pero tama ho kayo na, I think, almost every year pinag-uusapan natin to sa TESDA budget. So, but ang maganda ho dito, yung inilagay natin for, I think, 2 years na, ay nagagamit to ng TESDA to create more assessors. No? So, we will consider po your suggestion, Mr.
Thank
President.
you, Mr. President. Another for consideration, Mr. President, ito pong TESDA scholarship program. And I'm sure this is also close to the heart of our distinguished colleague, Senator Pia Cayetano. Yung for eligible incumbent child development workers, nais po nating i-propose doon sa page 1281 between lines 10 and 11, mag-delete po yung amount and figures na 226,895,000 pesos and replace it with 306,895,000 pesos. So the amended provision will now read scholarship program for eligible incumbent child development workers or CDWS, the amount of 306,895,000 pesos. Appropriated herein under the promotion, development, and implementation of quality technical education and skills development programs shall be used for the scholarship program of incumbent child development workers to equip them with the necessary competencies to deliver improved early childhood services pursuant to RA number 12199. In no case shall more than 2% of the total amount be used for administrative expenses. The justification, Mr. President, is to the increase of 80 million in the allocation would help promote the professionalization of the CDW workforce and strengthen the delivery of early childhood care services across the country. And we look at this, Mr. President, na pag na-provide po natin yung targeted scholarship for CDWs with lower educational attainment, yung program po ay makakatulong para ma-raise yung competency levels and support ng ating pamahalaan to improve foundational learning and child development outcomes. Let me also put on record, ang binanggit po natin na proposal is just 80 million, but just to put on record, ang request po ng TESDA to this representation is 564 million, Mr. President, Mr. Chairman. So again, this representation submits to the wisdom of the Chair. So move, Mr. President.
itong actually doon po sa HGAB, hindi ho sila naglagay ng amounts ho dito. Pero po, tama ho kayo because this is a law already, yung ECCD law. And meron po doong provision on how to professionalize our child development workers. So naglagay po ang Senate through the Senate Committee report ng 226 million po para po ma-professionalize po natin yung child development workers natin.
But will the sponsor consider the...
Yeah, we'll consider this.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you, distinguished colleague. Now, Mr. President, let me talk about the issue of artificial intelligence upscaling. And we thoroughly discussed this during the interpellations on the budget of TESDA. May I propose, Mr. President, in page 1281, between lines 10 and 11, to insert a new provision to read as follows and renumber succeeding provisions accordingly. Acceleration of AI upskilling, the amount of 150 million pesos appropriated herein under the Training for Work Scholarship Program shall be used for the training, upskilling, and reskilling of Filipino learners, workers, and professionals in artificial intelligence, AI, and related technologies. The TESDA shall likewise strengthen partnership with industry, academia, and other government agencies to align AI skills development with labor market needs and national innovation priorities consistent with the national AI strategy. In no case shall more than 2% of the total amount be used for administrative expenses. Mr. President, may pondo na po ito and we're not asking for additional funds. We just wanted to make sure that the agency will give importance to upskilling our AI programs, Mr. President, by allocating 150 million of the total Training for Work Scholarship Program Fund, Mr. President.
Mr. President, nakapag-allocate rin tayo ng 1.5 billion. This is actually a suggestion from the agency. This is for AI upskilling. So, we'll 1.5 billion.
That is the entire Training for Work Scholarship Program.
That's only for AI.
That's for
Kasi
AI.
nagbigay yung agency ng mga breakdown ng courses. But we will study the
That is the
proposal.
request, Mr. President, but it's not in the committee. Is it?
It's in the committee report. It's the committee report. But we'll harmonize po the proposal
Yes, please,
and
Mr.
the
President.
committee report. Kasi
Thank
dito ho merong special
What
provision.
we are proposing sana, Mr. President, under the Training for Work Scholarship Program, matukoy po, Mr. President, yung, by the way, Mr. President, how much is the TWSP?
Yeah. 9 billion po in
That's why,
total.
Mr. President, in the total amount of 9 billion, we're only ensuring that 150 million would be allotted for
Yeah.
AI.
And you also
So that
propose,
is the proposal.
yeah, you also propose a special provision, so we'll harmonize po yung,
Yeah, I think the special provision is the development, Mr. President. This time around, the proposal is for scholarship itself, Mr. President.
yes, we'll harmonize po.
Thank
Because we have a special provision there for healthcare, AI, construction, and creative industries, as proposed po by the private sector advisory council. But we'll harmonize po his honor's proposal and what's inside the committee report.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, let me go to the Department of Migrant Workers. Mr. President, this representation proposes to allocate a budget for the establishment, and this was mentioned a while ago by our minority leader, yung establishment po of OFW help desk in 82 provinces, amounting to 183.753 million. Ito po yung letter na natanggap natin from the department. And letter B, Mr. President, to introduce an increase of the budget for the licensing and regulation services, including anti-illegal recruitment services, by 51 million, Mr. President. The proposal, Mr. President, is self-explanatory, Mr. President. Yung help desk in 82 provinces, sana po makonsider. And ito, napakahalaga yung licensing and regulation services. Kasi po yung anti-illegal recruitment and trafficking in persons program is central to the Department of Migrant Workers mission to protect the rights